My sister faked a family emergency to make me miss an important job interview. I'd been unemployed for 3 months and finally secured an interview for a position I really wanted at a respected company. The interview was scheduled for 2 p.m. on a Thursday, and I'd been preparing extensively. I'd told my family how important this opportunity was to me. My sister Hannah knew about the interview and had been sending supportive texts all week. She seemed genuinely excited for me and said she'd be thinking of me during the meeting. I appreciated having her encouragement during a stressful time. At 1:45 p.m., just as I was about to leave for the interview, Hannah called sobbing hysterically. She said our grandmother had fallen and was being rushed to the hospital, and that I needed to come immediately because Grandma was asking for me specifically. I was torn between my interview and a family emergency, but family comes first. I called the company to reschedule, explaining I had a medical emergency. They were understanding but said they were hoping to fill the position quickly and might not be able to wait long. I rushed to the hospital Hannah had mentioned, but when I arrived at the emergency room, they had no record of our grandmother being admitted. I called Hannah frantically, and she answered sounding perfectly normal, claiming she didn't know what I was talking about. Hannah said she never called about any emergency and suggested I must have been so nervous about the interview that I'd imagined the whole thing. She made me feel like I was having some kind of stress-induced breakdown. When I called the company back to reschedule, they told me they'd moved forward with other candidates and couldn't accommodate another interview. I'd lost the opportunity because of Hannah's false emergency. When I pressed Hannah about the call, showing her my phone records as proof, she finally admitted she'd made up the emergency. She said she was tired of hearing about my fancy job interviews and wanted to teach me a lesson about thinking I was better than everyone else in our family. Follow for updates on confronting family toxicity. Comment your sibling rivalry stories. Share to warn about jealous family members.